All right. What a struggle. Wow. I know everyone already got fed up, but they will get the second notice and come right back on. I have no idea what was going on because the chat is working, but the video part is just wasn't going through. And then I noticed that it wasn't actually coming from my end. So we're back up and running, and hopefully, I remember everything that I was going to say today. All right. Hopefully, I remember. Technical problems sometimes is not, especially when you do all the technical issues yourself. But everything that I know so far, I've been trying and it just wasn't working. So that's how I know it wasn't coming from this end. Now, vitamin E. If you have already not tried vitamin E oil, then definitely you're not taking care of your skin. All right, because most products that you use out there for your skin is going to have some form of a vitamin E oil in it. It is one of the most used oil in skincare products, and actually it is one of the most all-rounder oil that you can use on the skin for many different skin issues. It is not only good for your skin, but it's also great for your hair, your nails, you name it. I just put my volume up, guys, so if you find it tip up a little. Welcome to Let's Talk Skincare. Today it's Friday and we're talking about skincare in spite of the little bump that we had in the road earlier. Now, if you're on the chat, feel free to comment. Feel free to talk about vitamin E with each other, and feel free to use the super chat. There's a little $sign at the bottom, and if you feel like you want your chat to be on top, if you want your chat to be red, like you want it to be seen by me, you can click that little sign and your chat will be on the top. That's what it is there for. And most time I totally forget to talk about it, but it's okay if you want to use it, and it's okay if you do not want to use it. But the $sign is there. You can click on it. It's called Super Chat for those of you who are not aware of what it is. And you can actually click on the $sign and you could ask me a question. You could ask me to do whatever it is, like, within YouTube guideline that you want me to do, depending on the amount you contribute to the chat. So in case you guys always wonder what it is there for, that's what it is. Now we're talking about a vitamin E, and in all these little technical issues that I was having, I totally forget to bring my vitamin E oil here. Now, vitamin E oil is a oil that you can get the natural vitamin E oil or the synthetic vitamin E oil. Now, the synthetic vitamin E oil is more widely available because it could last longer and not go bad as easy as the natural vitamin E oil. All right, so we are going to be talking about the benefit of vitamin E oil, mostly for your skin. All right, so if you're new to Let's Talk Skincare with Khichibeauty, on Let's Talk Skincare, we just talk about the topic, we interact with each other, we talk about new ingredient, new update in the skincare world, and we also take questions and we do our regular shout out. So I see a lot of my favorite people on the channel, as in everybody is my favorite. Guys, I don't like to talk, S is on this channel, but yes, most of my faithful people are on today, and I so appreciate you guys. Even though the issue went on half an hour ago, you guys are still here. Sharon Henry, Patricia Singh, Constant, Mafuma, Sharon, Sharon Reese. Hi, Reese Porter. How are you? We also have I Love Pakistan. Hello, Deborah Gray. Sarah, I don't know Sarah, I don't know Tembi, newcomer on the chat. Happy Friday to you. We have Carmen Hernandez, regular on the chat, and we also have some newbies. Nisha, hello. Tricia, or Tricia, Tricia, Scarborough, hello. I love the combination of vitamin E and biotin orally. lovely result, and that's actually a very good combination. Olchi, Oluchi, Chichi, thanks for your great work. Olchi from Nigeria, and right below we have Annie, Hani too. Now, vitamin E, guys, who on the chat use vitamin E? If you use vitamin E, just put a comment and let me know. And if you're using vitamin E oil on your skin, what do you use the vitamin E oil for? Do you guys know that vitamin E oil is one oil that is great for most skin type? It is mild enough to even use, and children, really a great oil for hydrating the skin, a wonderful oil for boosting collagen production in the skin, a wonderful oil for mixing with other oils to create wonderful ingredient such as facial serum, facial lotion, and even body lotion. Now, why is this vitamin E oil so wonderful? Because it is one oil that can seep into the skin, penetrate deep in the skin, and plump that skin up. All right, so definitely kind of a thick looking oil, but with light effect, meaning that when you apply the vitamin E oil on your skin, it's for some vitamin E oil that, let me differentiate. Most people, depending on where you are living, will find vitamin E oil in the form of a capsule. However, there are also vitamin E oil that is, and I'm so sorry guys, I don't have my vitamin E oil with me today, but if you're new, you might think I don't have. If you're old, you know I have an abundance of vitamin E oil. Now, most of vitamin E oil comes in different grades, okay? So you're gonna have like 5,000 IU, which is like, I would consider a little more watered down vitamin E oil. You're gonna have vitamin E oil all the way up to 30,000 IU, which is gonna be very, very thick. Now, when you get vitamin E oil that is like 28,000, 30,000 IU, you're going to use those vitamin E oil with other carrier oil so that it becomes lighter. If you're using vitamin E oil that is like 5,000 IU, then it's gonna be watery, just like grapeseed oil, or little less watery than olive oil, and those type you do not need to use them with carrier oil. Most vitamin E capsule are in the 20,000 upwards IU, and those tend to be thicker, and therefore you need to add them to something like some grapeseed oil or some olive oil or even some coconut oil. Did you guys know that you could make your coconut oil rich in vitamin E by just adding extra vitamin E to the coconut oil? Now, you have other oils like the grapeseed oil that do contains a lot of a vitamin E, but for extra vitamin E, you could add the extra vitamin E oil or capsule to the vitamin E, to the grapeseed oil or any of these oil to make it be more stronger. Okay, now I hope I don't confuse all of you guys who are really not into chemistry and the little scientific part of oil when I'm talking about IU. But IU is like the different grades of oil and the strength. Okay, so the higher the IU is, the higher the strength of the product, regardless of what it is. Hello, Bert Dunbar. Hi, how are you? You are on the chat today. Guys, for all my oldies that is on the chat, guess who we have not seen on the chat for a while, and that is Eileen. And I'm a little concerned, so I am going to take the time out to give her a call because it's really weird that she's not on the chat. And you guys always know who I'm talking about. Mahami, how to get rid from stress. And I'm glad you talk about stress today because I want to start a series, a clean series that is for us ladies. Once I start a series on YouTube, and this was not straight from the vitamin E topic, everything is all combined. And the topic was like people writing in with issues and all of that. But hi, Hannah Edwards, how are you? I use vitamin E oil on my hair root. Very good. Now the topic was people writing in, and I used to choose those that I think would be a little juicy, but the YouTube community wasn't buying it. It was okay with YouTube, but it wasn't okay with, like, this is worldwide, so some countries are not as open as some countries, so certain topics people find it to be a little offensive. But I want to start another live series, and this one I want it to be for us ladies, where we could talk about like fibers, where we could talk about like menopause, where we could talk about like stress and these kind of things, but just keep it in the guideline, keep it clean. So if you are all in for a show like that, guys, feel free to comment and let me know if it's something you guys would be interested in. Since I get so many questions in emails, I think that we could actually interact with it on the live chat, instead of me trying to answer all those emails. So if you're in, feel free to let me know. All right, Makina, don't know how much, but I use vitamin E 30,000. Is it the same thing? Yes, and that's what I just talked about, that you have from like 2,000 upwards, and 30,000, your vitamin E oil is going to be a little thick, and that's the one that you need to use with a carrier oil, because when it's thick like that, it's not that spreadable, and you want it to spread. And for the 30,000 IU, a little goes a long way, Mickey. So mix it with some coconut oil, a tablespoon of coconut oil to like 3 drops of the vitamin E oil. Patricia Singh, in Guyana, we only get the small soft gel, not the one like what you guys got there, those big long ones, and the soft gel is just as good. What you do, you look at the box and you see how much IU is in it. Most time those soft gel have over 25,000 IU. They're a little thicker, so mix them with other carrier oils and use on your skin. And Tony, very interested with your YouTube idea. Thank you so much. Would it be good for dandruff? Yes, vitamin E oil is very, very good for dandruff. And I like to use, somebody was asking me the other day, like, wearing wig. My hair is natural, and I'm gonna really surprise you guys. I'm, gonna come on this show one day with my hair like just flying all over the place, like just wash and just let go for you guys to see what is under this wig. Okay, and I use a lot of castor oil mixed with vitamin E oil in my hair for dandruff and also for split ends. Okay, all right, Annette, all right, Lorbert, admittedly, is the olive oil is smell fishy, right? I almost forget about my grapeseed oil, and it's a must. Yes, Ellen has been missing. Okay, admittedly, is the olive oil. What are you saying, that the vitamin E? If you smell, if you're using vitamin E oil and it have a fishy smell, guess what? You're probably using fish oil. Okay. All right, it's probably fish oil, but fish oil do contains vitamin E also. So, but not all is fishy. And we're going to talk about that. All right, we definitely need to make sure it's not the fish oil, because some people tend to sell fish oil saying it's vitamin E oil. Okay. All right. All right, so let me see. I'm trying to get to some comments. So we are looking for comment about vitamin E. Can I take vitamin E, A, E, and C capsule daily? And that is actually a medical question. So you are definitely going to consult your physician about whatever vitamins you could take on a daily. I might know the answer, but just to keep my channel up, I'm going to tell you to seek medical advice before you start taking all of those. All right. Now, vitamin E oil. Where else, apart from buying vitamin E oil, can you get vitamin E oil? You can actually get vitamin E oil from the food you eat. Okay. Now, what have a vitamin E oil in it that would be beneficial for you to eat? There's plenty food out there with vitamin E oil, and I actually make a list here, guys, and that is what I am actually trying to pull up for you. Nowadays I try to stick to the system by checking my notes once in a while. What can you eat that contain vitamin E oil? Most oils that you're going to buy at the store contain vitamin E oil. Okay. Now we have fruits like avocado that have a vitamin E oil in it. And believe it or not, we have a lot of nuts out there that contains a vitamin E oil. But here it comes. And this is one of the reasons why dark leaf vegetables are so important to the body, because in spite of the fact that there seems to be like bushes, leaves, they do contains a bit of a vitamin E oil also. All right, so fruits and nuts and dark green vegetables contain vitamin E oil. And we're going to talk about fish. Okay, and Lorber, here it comes, because you were saying if it smells fishy. We have plenty of fish out there that contains vitamin E oil also. So definitely do not stray away from eating your fish. Now, there are also fish oil out there that contain vitamin E oil. However, we also have cod liver oil, which is fish oil that contains vitamin E oil. So be very mindful. But guys, we also have the synthetic vitamin E oil, and that is where I'm coming with why I mentioned to you, Lurbert, that maybe you're using fish oil, because some people do confuse vitamin E oil with the plain old fish oil. All right, it's do have vitamin E oil, but there's a bit of a difference. All right, guys. Now let me take a few more questions. If you are not clear on what I am saying, talking about fish oil, vitamin E oil, and all of that good stuff, feel free to comment. And also feel free to add your 2 cents into the topic today. Pauline Alchi, how about removing dark circle under the eyes very fast? And normally when I get that question, I know the person that is asking the question is a new person on the chat, because every single week we have that questions, and bear with them. Old subscribers, you guys know that the newbies always gonna have these questions. So if you find me answering the same question over and over, it's not that I am boring, as someone came on the chat recently and like, every week is the same thing, you can't change it up. No, I get X amount of subscribers monthly, and they're gonna ask the same question that you guys who already here know, and I gotta answer it. It's my duty to answer the question. So dark under eye circles on this channel, we use a lot of parsley, we use a lot of lemon, we use a lot of potato, we also use a lot of papaya to help to get rid of the dark under eye circles. My favorite is parsley mixed with potato juice. Okay, that is my favorite for my dark under eye circles. And I also like to use some oils. I like to use a bit of nowadays papaya seed oils under my eyes, and I also like to use rosehip oil. I also like to use a little carrot seed butter to get rid of my dark under eye circles. However, there's so many videos, and there's a playlist. What you could do, you could click on my face and go to my channel page. On my channel page, there's a playlist with a wide variety of videos for dark under eye circle, puffy eyes, and eye bags. And most of these also contains vitamin E. And back to the eyes, since you asked that question, the vitamin E oil is a wonderful oil to use under your eyes. I'm going to come in close, guys. I'm wearing makeup, but I want you guys to see something. And if you look under my eyes, the camera probably is not going to show it with the makeup, but I'm not even looking for dark circles today. What I'm looking for is wrinkles. And if you notice, you don't see any wrinkles there. And that is no cosmetic procedure. And that is no genes. That is just me taking care of my eyes using all these wonderful vitamin E oil and vitamin A oil mixed together, a combination of oils. And if you don't believe that these things work, give it a try for yourself, but you have to be dedicated to it. At my age, without any form of a procedure, I should start to have my face should start to look no joke, you guys know what I'm talking about. It should start to have the little crease going on like this, like Really, no joke, right? If you're on the chat and you're agreeing with me, or if you think not, then leave a comment. You should start to see the little wrinkles under there. And I'm telling you, the mix I'm using is amazing, and I'm gonna share it with you guys because I have a new ingredient that I'm adding into the eye serums that we make on this channel. All right, and they do contain vitamin E. Not straight from the topic. I'm just telling you a little bit about what is going on with a blend of oils that I'm using, which include vitamin E oil. Question. All right, Makeup Forever. You look great. Thank you so much. Sheba, Sheba. I'm from Texas, USA. I love your videos. You look beautiful. Thank you so much. And we also have, please, ingredient in French language. All right, guys, I could do that for you. I think that would be a wonderful idea. Never thought about that, but in the description box, I definitely could make the ingredients in French language and also in Spanish, since the video would be English. Now, don't let me waste my time and do it, guys, if you're not gonna watch it. All right. So I'll think about that and see what I could do for you. Now, if there's anyone on the chat that is familiar with vitamin E oil and is using it, whether you're using it straight on your skin or you're mixing it with other ingredients, feel free to share. All right. Speedy said, "Hi, Chichi, all the way from Kenya. Welcome. And Carmen is from Puerto Rico. Ruby Alice, tell me more about vitamin E, most like vitamin E." All right. So we are continuing and we're talking about vitamin E oil today. Now for nails, guys. If you find that your nails is getting brittle, however you pronounce it, then what oil do you think is best for your nails? It is none other than a vitamin E oil. Vitamin E oil is hydrating and it's helped to soften the cuticles around the nails. And once the nails cuticles are soft and really, moisturized, it promotes a growth. So if you find that your nails are just like, every day they're breaking and all of that, get yourself some vitamin E oil. And a wonderful remedy that you could make with the vitamin E oil for your nails is to get some fresh garlic, grate it, or if you don't grate it, pound on it and put it in some vitamin E oil. Let that soak. You don't have to put that in the refrigerator, and you use it on your nails, and that is going to help for brittle nails. Now you can also take the same garlic oil, you can add to that a little bit of a castor oil, and you can use that on your ear, your split ends, your dry scalp, and you can also use that mix with some yogurt, use it as a hair moisturizer, the ones that you're going to rinse out, that is conditioner, that is. So you're going to just apply this to your hair, cover it for 30 minutes, and very, very nice, soft, shiny looking hair. All right, anti-aging ingredient. Now I'm going to give you a blend of mix that you can use on the skin containing vitamin E oil. Someone want to know about the eyes? That is going to be in a video. But a quick and easy mix of oils is vitamin E oil, and guess what? The good old grapeseed oil, especially if you have oily skin, and you're going to add to that your favorite anti-aging oils, the ones that comes in the little bottles that are more expensive, just such as the rosehip oil, the carrot seed oil, the CDB oil. If you watch this, you would have already know, and you could go back and check out my video on that. And you also have which one did I miss? The argan oil. All of those I consider a special oil or speciality that goes on the top shelf, and the other oils are at the bottom because these are more expensive but more concentrated oil for the skin. So you just mix all of that goodness up and use it at night on your skin, or mix that blend and add it to your regular facial moisturizer. It's going to do a number on your skin. Now, what a fruit can you find that might have a bit of a vitamin E oil in it? And guess what? I'm looking at, sorry guys, I'm mixing up my notes here. Okay, what fruit can you find with vitamin E oil? Most, next to nothing is going to have vitamin E oil. Fruits contain vitamin C. Okay, however, when it comes on to peel, like lemon peel, orange peel, and all of those, they have a vitamin C. What you're going to do, you're going to take your vitamin C and you're going to mix it with your vitamin E. And I've been talking about, I lose my train of thoughts. I've been talking, oh my goodness, just because I was having issues, guys, I'm like all over the place because I didn't, anyway, I have a concentrated vitamin C that I want to share with you guys, and it's not on my decks, so I'm going to bring it out next week for you. So you're going to now mix a vitamin C oil with vitamin E oil, and that is one that a video is coming up on that, a very, very special video that you guys are going to be like so blown away with that. Just bear with me, and I know this was all jumbled just now because everything is not in place. All right, let me go back to some question. Mara Jones, vitamin E as a bad cut, it taking a while to heal completely, but I'm using it occasionally. Vitamin E on a bad cut, it is taking a while to heal. No, I would not suggest that you use the vitamin E oil on a bad cut. If you have a bad cut, you're going to go visit your doctor so that he could, prescribe something that is definitely going to get this bad cut better. And guys, sometimes you come on the chat and you ask some questions that the honest truth is some of these questions I might know the answer to it, but I cannot because I am not supposed to give any form of a medical advice. So I shy away. So don't feel offended when I said, like certain things, because I am from Jamaica, and some of the questions that you guys are asking, I actually know that certain practice is done and people tend to do certain things like we, a little minor cut or bruise, we just try to take care of it for ourselves. But please note that on this platform, even if I know that it's just a little minor things and I could say, oh girl, do this, do that, I cannot do it. All right, so please understand that. I really hope you guys understand where I'm coming from with this. So be mindful of how you ask question. You probably could ask it another way and I could probably give you an answer. But if you ask it straight out like that, I am just going to tell you to go seek medical advice. All right. Kelly, blessing from KB Vise. Portion Miami. Thanks for sharing. You are welcome. Tricia. Also, I'll add glycerin to skin soft and smooth. And that is another ingredient that is tend to overlook, and that is vegetable glycerin. Not all glycerin are vegetable, okay? I use vegetable glycerin. Vegetable glycerin is a wonderful ingredient to add to any of the oils and portion that you're going to blend together for your skin, because it's not only hydrates the skin, but it's also used as a wonderful preservative. So if you blend, let's say, some coconut oil with some vitamin E oil and you add a little bit of a vegetable glycerin in it, that just turn it into like almost like a store-bought oil for your skin, and it's going to prolong the life without you putting it in the refrigerator. All right, so if you can get vegetable glycerin, feel free to use it on the skin. I have so much more to talk about the vitamin E oil today, and little old me, guys, and let me keep it real with you today. I am not gonna be as anybody. I don't use notes. So most of the time I know what I'm going to talk about because I would be reading on these things like for weeks and weeks and weeks. So I can just come on and I could talk. But when I have issues like today, it's like, oh, what did I plan to say about this? And then you would probably find the chat a little jumble, like I'm just jumping all over the place. And that is when you are so prepared and something just throw you off, but then you just touching on what you remember. When you come and you like sit and you're ready to go, you really want to go. And that's what happened today. But Bear with me, guys. It's not normally like this. All right, Arma, thank you for doing fabulous work. Keep it up, and you are so welcome. And we also have Anne. Chichi, I use vitamin A and C every day on my skin, and that is really amazing. Wonderful combination to use on the skin. Irene, is vitamin E oil good for oily skin, face, and can vitamin C be used on the face? And that is a fabulous question. Yes, vitamin E oil. And as I was talking earlier about the different grades of vitamin E oil. Now, if you have oily skin, you're going to use grapeseed oil with your vitamin E oil, or reach for lower grade vitamin E oil, such as the 5000 IU, which is more liquefied, it's not a thick as the vitamin E oil that is 28,000 IU. So be mindful, guys. And this is something you all need to know. When you go to get your vitamin E oil, it is very important not to just go and ask for vitamin E oil or just pick up something that said vitamin E oil. The IU makes a huge difference, okay? So if you have 5000 IU, you probably grab it. Vitamin E oil is 5000 IU. You pick it up because the pricing is going to be good. It's going to cost less than the vitamin E oil with the 28,000 or the 30,000 IU. However, if you can afford to get the one that is stronger, the 20,000 or whatever, you probably get more use out of it because you are going to add it to other things. And as I said, a little goes a long way. So you're going to dilute that. When you buy the 5,000 IU, no form of dilution. You're just going to use it just like that. And that is the one that you can use directly on the skin. So if you have oily skin, which was your question, yes, you can use vitamin E oil, and yes, you can use vitamin C. Vitamin C more than anything on the skin, but go for the lesser IU in the vitamin E, or mix that vitamin E oil with the vitamin C, just like 2 drops of the stronger IU, or mix it with a lighter oil such as almond oil or grapeseed oil. And I hope I answer your question. All right, guys, I see that my time is up, and I definitely gonna come back on and talk more about vitamin E oil because I'm like don't feel comfortable with my delivery today. So I'm gonna definitely come back on with more information. All right, Alti Chichi, you look younger every day. Please, what cream do you use? And I just mentioned the combination of stuff that I use. I do not, and I'm going to be honest with you, I do not use a lot of cream on my face. I use a lot of oils on my face, okay? And most people will think that oil is going to clog your skin and all of that stuff. No, it's how you mix it. I like mixing things. And everything that I shared on my channel is stuff that I use for myself. If you look behind me, you might see like a lot of products. I get a lot of products daily, and most time I don't even touch them because I'm making stuff. I do spend money and buy oils like cacao oils, and like, you know, as soon as a anti-aging oil, natural oil is on the market, you're going to find me reaching out for it. So I like to blend oil. But the trick to, you know, using oils on your face is to always exfoliate your face. I use a lot of facial mask, my own personal facial mask. I enjoy using those, and I like to exfoliate my skin a lot. Sometimes I do get stuff in the mails from, you know, it's YouTube, so you know we get a lot of things. And I do try a facial scrub here or there, and that's another thing I want to talk to you about. If I get a facial scrub that is natural, that's what I take. If they're sending me stuff, it have to be natural, chemical free, and all of that good stuff. Then, and if I try it on my skin and I like it, I would like you guys to let me know. If you could, let me see this, if I could share stuff with you. Like, this is a box of stuff, and I think I talked about this recently on the show, and they sent this to me, and this is like all natural, like, you know, like basically the things that I make in a bottle, but this brand here, and they would send like a lot of stuff like this, and sometimes they're in the box for weeks and weeks. And I'm sorry guys, when you send me your products, you keep asking, when are you gonna show our products online? And I'm like, because I like to use my stuff, but the honest truth is there are a lot of you guys out there that will go out and get yourself some of these things. And this brand it's a no joke. The stuff are really, really, really good. And this is not advertising for the brand. They just send me these stuff. I am not being paid to talk about it, but it's good. So if you guys want me to share some of the stuff that they sent me in a video form, feel free to comment and let me know if I could make videos like these. And then also if I get a surplus of stuff, then you guys already know what I would do with the surplus of stuff. So let me know. But I do get a lot of things, and I use mostly my things, but sometimes I try some of those things that they send. But for me, mostly oils, and the oils I use that I just mentioned. Okay, all right. My Khichi, I'm losing my hair. I use vitamin E oil on my ear. I have oily scalp. Even I feel like losing it. Okay, so I just gave a recipe. A vitamin E oil. You have oily scalp, so you're saying you don't want to put too much oil on the scalp. Okay, so you can use the best remedy for you is a hair condition. So you can use some egg. You can mix the egg with some vitamin E oil, some castor oil, and you can also add a little bit of yogurt to that and rub it in your hair, cover it with a steam cap, and then you rinse it off. Leave it on your hair for about an hour. You can even choose to sit under a dryer with the steam cap on, and do that at least once a week. And it definitely will help to regrow your hair, since you do not want to add any grease. A nice oil to use is the same grapeseed oil with a little bit of almond oil and a little touch of the vitamin E oil, and that is going to be like a non-greasy combination. Eat it. Hello, Khichi. Finally remember your Friday shows. Thanks for sharing all your awesome skincare. And thanks for coming on, because we are so late today, like really, really late. Guys, if you like the topic and, as much as, give the video a thumbs up, I tend to forget to let you guys know you could do that. IAQUITA. Hello from France. Great video as usual. You seem to be full of energy. I actually like what I do, to be honest. I am like a skincare makeup person. And guys, if you want makeup, feel free to tell me you want makeup, because I do get a lot of like clean makeup nowadays, and I get like lipstick, and I do use them. So if you want me to get into like sharing some of those clean products with you, we could get into doing some of those too. All right, so anything you guys want, feel free to just talk about it, and then I'll give it a go and see how much you welcome it. The video that is posted this morning, guys, you need to go and watch that video. And the reason why I'm saying that is it is about double chin. Now, I'm not straying from vitamin E, but my time for vitamin E is already up, and sometimes I just want to talk with you guys. Hi Jason, how are you doing? Now guys, if you notice, well, my face is looking a little, 1 week of really trying to get rid of the vacation weight is really working, but I actually find that I was getting a double chin, believe it or not, a double chin, and that is from weight gain. When you sit a lot and work, okay, and you don't move, you tend to gain weight. And that's what happened to me. It's not that I eat like a lot. Like, no, I don't. It's just that my system is slow and I gain weight. No excuse. I need to get up and work out, okay? No excuse. Then I find myself with some a little hanging going on. And I, turn back to the oldies but goodies that I know, and that is in the form of a facial exercise to get rid of the double chin, along with doing some workout and watching what I eat. Summer is almost over. I tend to eat a lot in the summertime. In the winter, I cut down. So I know I'm going to lose the weight back in the winter. So if you have double chin, you go and watch that video. If you don't have double chin, however, you have saggy neck, or you're just looking to tighten and firm the neck, that video is for you. It's posted this morning, how to get rid of double chin, tips to get rid of double chin, or 4 ways to get rid of double chin. Really, really amazing facial exercise that you can practice whether you have double chin, yes or no. All right, Cynthia, what kind of oil can I use for my ear? Because I'm losing my ear. Okay, I think you asked the question, and castor oil never fail. Is the good oil for the ear. Give me the good oil. Yeah, castor oil never fail. Never fail, but definitely try the recipe I just gave with the egg, the castor oil, and the yogurt. If you can mix that, use that, and then you just use the castor oil to just oil your scalp. All right, Novlet Taylor. Oh, this name sounds familiar. Love watching your show. I've gotten a lot of wonderful ideas from you, and it worked. Thank you so much. There was a comment I saw that just went by, and somehow it missed. Okay, anyway. All right. Israt, ISHRAT, how to reserve the thin skin from topical steroid. My age 29, a female. And you know how you mentioned the word steroid, right? No, you could email me. All right. All right. If you were watching earlier, you'll understand why. Irene, Cheetah, I have terrible black spot. Please, what can I use? Watching from Zambia. Terrible black spot. Is that on your face? Now, whenever you have dark spots on your skin, guys, the first way or means of getting rid of that spot is to know what caused the spot to begin with. All right. Now, if you have spots on your skin because of blackhead and whitehead and acne scars and those things, then you know those are like common skin issues, and those are what you're going to use on my wonderful remedy, such as potato. Potato is great, but a lot of vitamin C ingredients such as lemon and grapefruit and lime is good for the dark spot. We also have like the papaya, and you can mix and match all of these things. But the first foundation to clearing your skin of dark spot is to exfoliate your skin. And I preach this every week. Every week I'm telling you guys, exfoliate, exfoliate, exfoliate. I know that once you exfoliate your skin 2 to 3 times a week, your skin is going to look amazing. Even if you had nothing else, even if you use no form of serums and all these good stuff, you exfoliate your skin and you splash on a little olive oil from the kitchen or a little coconut oil, whichever oil you like, your skin is going to look great. All right. And do some facial exercises with that. All right. Now we do more stuff because we want to get better result, but start with exfoliating your skin and try some of the dark spot remedies. You can even take a piece of potato, put it in your refrigerator, take it out and rub it on a dark area, and just do that a lot. I like mixing oatmeal, and I'm not sure if I have a video with oatmeal and potato juice. Not necessarily juice. I just grate the potato, and the grated potato mixed with that oatmeal, and you take that and you exfoliate your skin. That is one thing that you're going to see like instant glow, instant lightening effect to the skin, believe it or not. Add some lemon to that, or even add a little turmeric powder and just use it on your skin. Amazing, amazing natural ingredient. As I said, these are not magic. They're chemical free, meaning that you're not going to get an overnight result. You're not going to apply it to your skin tonight, and tomorrow morning you wake up with no dark spot. You got to use it on the regular, and over a while you notice that they fade. All right. All right. Tembi, Chichi, is it okay to mix synthetic vitamin E and the natural thick vitamin E oil? And that was something I want to talk about, but I just strayed from the topic totally. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, because the synthetics is, it's passed as vitamin E oil anyway. Personally, for me, I like to use the natural vitamin E oil. But yeah, I mean, you're going to get the same benefit. These scientists know what they're doing. When they are, creating these things, they really know what they're doing. So I have no problem using it, because most products that you find out there on the market for your skincare, it's contain the synthetic. Believe it or not, the synthetic. So don't let anybody know I tell you that. Okay. All right. We have last thing, one thing. What type of yogurt can I use? Plain old unsweetened yogurt. You do not need no flavor yogurt. Absolutely, the plain one that most people don't like, that is the one you're gonna buy, with just white looking nothing. And it doesn't matter if you use Greek or not, just use the cheapest one. It all have the same properties. Okay, but no form of a sweetener. Noreen, can I use vitamin E oil? Okay. And dry and dandruff hair. Yes, yes, yes. And guess what, guys? For those of you out there who are Vaseline lovers, guess what? Put a little bit of the vitamin E oil in the Vaseline and use it to oil your scalp. I grew up with the Vaseline, and a lot of people out there still put Vaseline in the kids' ear, especially if you're in the community as my skin color. You definitely put it in it. Just kick it up a notch and put a little vitamin E oil in there. For all of you with that dandruff, you put a little vitamin E oil in the Vaseline and use it in your hair. It's going to help. For cracked ears, a little vitamin E oil in the Vaseline is going to help. Don't tell anybody I'm talking about Vaseline on the channel, because they're going to come at me like, natural. It's not natural. Somebody commented the other day and said, yes, it's natural because it's from petroleum, and petroleum is from the earth. And a lot of people don't realize that petroleum is from the earth. And you have a point right there. Okay. And we're going to talk about that very soon. For those people condemning Vaseline, really petroleum jelly, that person really hit it on the end. Where do you think petroleum is from? The earth. All right. Earth. Natural clays from the earth, which is good for the skin. So they do have a point. Just take it and process it and make it into a cleaner looking instead of that black thick oil. All right. So the person is really onto something. So we probably need to do a double take off when we talk about petroleum jelly. The trick is, what is it that they had to it to keep it longer? And if we can find some plain old petroleum jelly, chemical free petroleum jelly, then yes, it's natural. And I'm going to do a whole set of research on that and come back to you guys, because that was something that just had me laughing all day long with that comment. And I don't remember the name of the person that made that comment, but that was a good comment. All right. Listen, Tanya, this name is just so long. Tanya Fernandez, 69. Cure for hyperpigmentation and arm and legs from mosquito bite and very dark feet. All right. I have a lot of wonderful scrub on this channel, and I have at least 6 or 7 videos with care. So use any one of those. Just go on the channel when you're done and type in like clean, not clean, and just type in soft, baby soft hands or something like that, Khichibeauty at the end, and a video of mine will come up, and try any one of those. When it comes down to dark feet, you could also check out my videos with foot care, but a quick and easy way to have your feet looking good is to exfoliate it just like you did with the rest of your body. But you can actually soak your feet and soak it in a little like Epsom salt, or if you don't have Epsom salt, what we used to do when we were growing up, we used to squeeze hair condition in a basin and put our feet in there, and that used to be our foot spa. All right, so you could do any little thing like that. You can get some grapefruit and you could cut them and you could squeeze them and put it in a little tub or something and soak your feet, and then you exfoliate your feet with some brown sugar and dry your feet and put some wonderful oils on it, some coconut oil, even some Vaseline, and also some olive oil, and before you know it, your feet will be looking great. And each time you take a shower, remember to wash your feet. Okay. All right. Mommy, please tell me Can I use potato and lemon juice daily on my face for pigmentation, preventing wrinkles, and for flawless skin? And I would tell you that it depends on your face. I could use it every day on my face. Now, if you're going to use it, you make sure you give it a try and take a note that it's not affecting you, because too much exfoliating is not good for the skin. In spite of I'm like exfoliate, exfoliate, notice I'm always saying 2 to 3 times per week is best. 5 times a week could be excess, or 6 or 7 times could be excess. So try to know your skin. If you're using it on your skin and you're comfortable and you're getting the good result that you need without any form of a skin irritation, then why not? All right. Patricia Lever, thank you so much. Chichi, this is for you. I use Vaseline on my ear mixed with castor oil. I bought it. See? They're selling it. All right. The mixture combined is out there for sale, and I'm telling you guys to make it yourself. All right. All right. I'm watching my time. 50 minutes, guys. I stay a long time with you guys today, but I want to talk. Bertella, please, what can I use to reduce my and add in, please? Now, guys, in case you guys don't know, if you watch my channel, like my older videos, you would have known that I make a lot of videos back then addressing the lifting and the firming. I'm even scared to say the word, no joke, but I'm just showing action of what I'm talking about, right? But YouTube gets so sensitive that it's like they really don't want us to talk about the issue. But I do understand why, because we are dealing with the world and not everywhere is open about talking about certain body parts. So I tend to shy away from that now. Okay. So we don't discuss, that in that kind of a manner anyway, in terms of lifting and firming and apply it and all that. I don't know if the words or whatever, but some people are not as open, and I think that's why they like kind of crack down on us making those kind of videos. But carrot is good, a little carrot, and mix that carrot oil and massage. Ice is good too. Anything cold is good. Cucumber is good. You can use all of that, but I would suggest that you make a wonderful combination of oil that contain vitamin A and vitamin E, and use it as a moisturizer, as a massaging oil for a good result, along with some exercises. All right, and guys, I hope you don't get lost and you get the understand what I was just addressing the question. Mary, my dear, I use shea butter every night. No problem. Please tell me. Shea butter is good. I use shea butter. I personally prefer shea butter over cocoa butter, to be honest, but I just don't use shea butter like that. And you guys already know I like to add stuff to my shea butter. So I melt my shea butter when I'm going to use it, especially when I'm making things for myself. I melt the shea butter, and then I add all the wonderful oils that I have in my little collection in it, and then I put it away and it's set again, and there I have my butter to use on my skin, especially in the winter time. But that same butter that I make is an all over butter, because it could use in my hair and it could be used all the way down to my feet. So definitely add things to your shea butter. Fluff it up, use a fork, a blender, or melt it the way I do and add good stuff to it. Oils, like if you have dry skin, add some coconut oil to it, a little extra thing to make it be your own. You could even choose to add essential oils to the shea butter to make it have a wonderful fragrance. All right. My an alternative day, I like to use rice flour, raw milk, rose water, glycerin, sandalwood mix on my face. Is this good? And at night I daily use aloe vera gel, and nothing is wrong with that. I actually love that combination that you just mentioned. The rice flour, the raw milk, and the rose water, vegetable glycerin. Oh, nice, really good combination. Cassand, yes, Vaseline works wonders. Cynthia, thanks again. Very good, love. And we have Benel, Beenil. What vitamin E does for the skin? LOL. All right, so apparently you just joining in and you probably missed a lot of the beginning of the video. Now I'm just here taking questions. So you want to know what vitamin E does to the skin? Vitamin E hydrates the skin. Vitamin E help to get rid of like eczema and stuff like that, the skin psoriasis. Vitamin E oil is one oil that is good for not only your skin but also your ear and your nail. Vitamin E oil is an oil that will help to boost the collagen production in the skin when mixed with other ingredients. Vitamin E oil also help the skin to look younger, fresher, and radiant. Using vitamin E on your skin every day will have your skin looking years younger. Okay? All right. I hope I do that in a nutshell. And if you're just joining in, guys, and I know you are here for the topic, the show is over where vitamin E oil is concerned for 30 minutes ago, like half an hour ago, but I'm just here chit-chatting with everybody and taking some questions. So if you want to see a little more on vitamin E oil, then when the show is over, just go back and click at the beginning of the video and you will see where we talk about things you could eat and, you know, ways in which you could use the vitamin E oil on your skin and the many benefits of a vitamin E oil. Okay. All right. So I have 6 minutes and someone asked me to keep the show for 1 hour, and within the next 6 minutes I will have to go, but I am taking questions because I'm in the mood to take questions today. I see, when I use organic coconut oil, I react to it and develop rash. I have a combination skin. All right, so when you use vitamin coconut oil, if that's happened to your skin, it means that you should not be using the coconut oil. All right. Now, do you use the coconut oil directly on the skin, or you're like one of my old time subscribers? So I know you've been trying it and mixing it with other stuff. If it don't work for you, it don't work. It's not gonna work on everyone's skin. All right. So what you need to do is give the coconut oil a break and try to use some carrot seed butter or olive oil instead. If you have dry skin, let me see. I react to it and develop rash. You have combination skin, and that could be an issue. So you have dry patch and you also have oily patches. So you're gonna stay right in the middle. So toss the coconut oil if it's no good and go to the grapeseed oil and the almond oil. All right, so try any of those. Also, let me know if when you use almond oil, if you have a reaction to it also, because that could be because of the nuts. We don't know, but definitely if it's giving you a reaction, switch out to another oil and always patch test the oil to make sure that they're good. But I would suggest for combination skin to go right down in the middle. You use like almond oil and you use the good old grapeseed oil, because those are two lighter oils, and they have some other wonderful oils out there. Okay, but we're talking about the carrier oil in, you know, for your skin. So definitely try the grapeseed and the almond oil for your carrier oil and toss the coconut. All right, now put it away and probably go back to it like another month or two and see what happened. All right. Okay, Sarah, I see you. Chadani, Chan, I think I just messed your name. Passad, Chandanie. Chichi, can you tell us if crabwood oil is good as the cedar wood? The honest truth is I don't know the crab wood, but I'm so familiar with the cedar wood. All right, so I will have to go and do my research on crabwood, and it could be, I don't know that oil, to be honest. I don't know that oil. I don't even know if it's a tree, and I'm thinking it's a tree just like the cedar wood, but I'm going to have to research the crabwood. The cedar wood is very good for many different things, and when it comes on to men, it's good to use a lot of the cedar wood oil. So I will come back to you on that. I got to write that down. This is the first time I'm hearing about crabwood, guy. Don't laugh at me. CRABWOOD. So that one I'm gonna look into, and that's what I like. I learned from you guys just the way you guys learn from me. Twist too. How do you remove a mud mark from a forehead? Okay, look on my forehead, guys. It's not mud mark on my forehead, but on my forehead here, you're gonna see a few dots, and I'm not removing those, okay? And the reason why I'm not removing those from my forehead, because there's a story that comes with my, dents in my forehead. When I was a kid growing up, my grandma used to give us a bath every Sunday. And where my grandma house is like they have like what we call river stone, and those stones are sharper than like regular stone. They're more brittle. And because of the way our grandmother, like, she gave our grandkids baths and Sundays, because of the way she go about it, we never ever want to be the first one. We always want to wait for the last, because the first kid is going to get their neck scrub off. No joke. Like, you're going to get scrubbed till you feel like the burning. That's oh, she scrub your neck, your armpit, and give you that scrub. So I was like running around, and I fell on those same stone that I'm telling you about. And I was the first one to get scrubbed down that day, because I was like, bleeding and all of that. And lo and behold, this is what is there. When I was a teenager, I didn't like this. I didn't have money to go try to get it out or anything like that. Now I'm an adult. My grandma passed, and this is a reminder, and I'm not going to get rid of it. So back to your forehead now. And it all depends on how deep the indenture is, or where's the comment? Sorry, guy, I just missed that. I just missed it. Okay. All right, I miss it, and I totally forget the second part of your question. But if you want to get scars out of your face, or if you want to get any form of a marking from your skin, I have some awesome remedy on this channel that you can use. It's not going to go away day one, but with continuous use, you will notice that they eventually fade. All right, Loris, hola, senorita. All right, I hear you. Khichi, please tell me, are you using any homemade toner on your skin and using rice water? Yes. I use facial toner every day on my skin. And I'm going to be honest with you, I use my own facial toner. What sometimes that I add to my facial toner that I might not, well, I do show it. This is the vegetable glycerine. So every facial toner that I made, I put a little vegetable glycerin and I keep it in the fridge. My favorite facial toner is one that I make with star anise, rice water. Okay, those two. And nowadays I had a little bit of a rose petal water to it. All right, so I made my own, and then I put the vegetable glycerin and I keep it in my refrigerator. All right, so yes, I use facial toner and I like to use my own, but there's some very good ones out there on the market that you could try. All right, Crystal, have you tried primrose oil? It works really good on my face with dry patches, and I have a sheet here, and primrose oil is one oil that is listed on it that I'm going to introduce to the channel. And yes, I did try the primrose oil and I like it a lot too, so it's on the list to bring on the channel, so look out for that, guys. I always have new things for you, but I like to try them first. All right, YAI, I'm from Pakistan and belong a needy family. Will you help me as financially or some old dressing or things? And for a statement like that, you will have to email, because things I do, well, some people might know, some people might not know. We don't really talk about them on the channel because, but send an email, khichibeauty@gmail.com. And the email is also listed below. So you can go on it, look at it, and send a personal email. Crystal Jordan, yeah, much blessing. All right, guys, my time is up. I do an hour today. I hope you guys are happy. The half an hour was all for you guys. Well, let's face it, most of the people that's going to come and watch the show after is going to watch up to the half hour. They're going to not do this part, so this part was for us. I love you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Go and try a facial, and I hope I answer as much question as I could today, and I actually like that. So now I probably will dedicate a 15 minutes on this at the end of the show to take questions, because this make me feel good, and I like that I'm answering as many questions as I could. Have a great weekend, guys. Mita Paul, sorry I just joined, so maybe asking some same question. Should you directly use vitamin E oil and wrinkle, or mix it with some carrier oil and then use it? And yes, you're just joining, but I'm going to quickly answer it. If it's the low IU, like 5,000, you could use it directly on your skin. But if it's this higher, like 28,000 upward, you mix it with a carrier oil. And you could watch the show after the beginning of the show, the first half an hour. We actually address all those questions. All right. All right, guys, my time is up. I gotta go. I love you guys. And I'll see you Sunday live, Sunday Chit Chat, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go and support the video I post this morning. Whether you have double chin, yes or no, just support, and continue to support. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.